Yo, what is up guys? With the FNCS Trial Cup happening today, I thought I would tell you some crucial tips and tricks you and your trio need to know if you want to qualify. I will share some crucial tips and strategies so you can play your best to make sure you have the highest chance of making them top 2 divisions. If you do enjoy today's video, please do drop a like and subscribe as I'm so close to 25,000 subs. Let's get straight into today's video.
Now before we get into today's video, I'd like to say thanks to EXITLAG for sponsoring this part of the video. EXITLAG is a state-of-the-art AI software tool that helps reduce lag and ping in a multitude of games, ranging from Fortnite and Valorant to Rocket League. It utilizes real-time optimization to find the fastest and most efficient paths to the game servers to provide the most consistent connection to the server, meaning there will be no more disconnects, no more delay, just seamless responsive gameplay at a click of a button. EXITLAG is a proprietary technology that optimizes data routing by instantaneously mapping out various routes and sending the packet through the most optimal one to give you the best ping possible whilst also increasing your FPS. EXITLAG also helps you diagnose what issues your internet may have with its inbuilt network analyzer that provides detailed stats on your connection performance, protocol latency, and also data routing. They offer a range of different plans to suit all your needs. Currently, all their plans are on a massive discount of up to 70% off, but this offer is only available till the 12th of December as part of EXITLAG's Black Friday promotion. Their plans include a solo, duo, and squad plan, which includes features such as network analyzer, traffic shaper, and a real-time optimization for any game you may be playing. Once again, thank you to EXITLAG for sponsoring this portion of the video. If you do want to check out EXITLAG, the link is available down in the description below.
Okay, so first I'm going to talk off about some info you need to know for today's FNCS Trial Cup. Now, as a player, you must be in gold rank or higher in just generic Chapter 6 rank, and anyone can queue up as long as your account level is above 350. Now, they've done this in order to combat cheaters. Next up, we have regional lock, which means you can only play the event on one region. So make sure you play it on your home region, which you have the lowest ping on, otherwise you'll be stuck on the wrong region all season. Please make sure you get this right. So for me, it would be EU, for example. Now, talking about what you have to place in order to qualify, the top 200 trios will qualify for Division 1, and they will compete in weekly cash prizes and progression to the FNCS Major Stage play-in later in this season. So these cups will happen every week, obviously these being the divisional cups, and if you're in Division 1, not only do you get to play for cash prizes, you play for the FNCS Major play-in stage, and that's the top 200 trios. Now, the top 800 trios will enter Division 2, and every other team will enter Division 3. Now, there will be weekly divisional cups, like I said, and these happen every Wednesday, with the finals for Division 1 happening every Thursday. And the whole point of the lower divisions, which don't have cash prizes, is to climb your way up to Div 1, so you can get those cash prizes and play FNCS. So what you place today in the FNCS Trial Cup is actually really important, because if you get top 800 or top 200 to start off, you've made your job 100 times easier. So next up, for my second point, I want to talk about analysing the format. So the format of the FNCS Trial Cup today is 65 placement points for a win and 1 point per kill. So every time you wipe a trio, meaning you kill all 3 members of their trio, that's going to give you a total of 3 points for eliminations. Now, this is the same format as the Trio Cash Cup from last season, meaning that if you want to place well in this event, you need to have multiple high placement games and possibly even wins, and play them exactly like you did the Trio Cash Cup last season. Now, 65 points per win is substantially easier than 65 kills, but despite this, they are still worth exactly the same points. So this means you should heavily recommend and prioritize getting the win every game you play. Now, we can take a few detailed point estimates basing this off the Trio Cash Cups last season. Now, the average of the last Trio Cash Cups last season for top 800, so this would qualify you through to Division 2, was around 325. However, this event is likely to have a ton more players due to it being way more crucial in helping you to qualify to FNCS, so I would put top 800 prediction around 340 to 350 points, but please don't base your entire tournament off this, as this is again just an estimate. I would further put top 200 call, which you will get to the top division and then play for money at around 360 points / 370 points, and again this is based off Trio Cash Cup data from last season. These are only predictions, but it can give you a detailed insight on what points you may need in order to make those top 2 divisions. So now moving on to my third point, this is all going to be about the strategy you need to use. Now, I think there are 2 different ways of tackling this tournament depending on what types of player your trio are, so make sure that you send them this video so they learn all of this as well. Now, starting off, I want to talk about the importance of the first game, and that I believe there's 2 play styles of how you can play the first game. Starting off, let's talk about play style 1. Now, this is if you're an extremely strong fighting team, so up there with maybe 500 PR plus, I'd look to land one of the major POIs such as Demon's Dojo or Seaport City and try to W key the whole lobby, dropping 30 plus kills. Now, 30 plus plus kills is obviously 30 points for eliminations, and then if you go on to get the win, that's 65 points per win. So this will get you to 95 points or nearly 100 points after just a single game, and this is already like 25% of your way to qualifying. Now, the second playstyle which you can play is you can play extremely placement heavy, and defensive, and sit on the dead side of map, boxed up in a massive base in order for people to make it much harder for them to key you. Now, I would play solely for the win playing this playstyle, and I would take high endgame. If the win is secured, you want to have very little kills, meaning that you'll still be in quite low elo, Specifically, you want to win and get under 70 points, so maybe try and win with under 5 kills if doable. Now, why am I telling you guys to win with low kills? Surely this can't be right, but it's so you can go get another high placement game, avoiding all the really good fighting teams, because all the really good fighting teams will have dropped massive points games and they'll be a much higher elo. So you can stick in lower elo, sticking at around 70 points after your first game, and then you can go and get another top 3 placement, and this will shoot you up to 150 points in an easier lobby than having to play really well in a harder lobby. Now, from then on, make sure to stick to your drop spot for the remainder of the tournament and play extremely safe. Placement is more important than kills, and trying to get to those top 3 situations every game will be the difference between whether you call to the higher divisions or not. Now, a side note is that there's a massive increase in the amount of reboot vans across the map this season, and also due to the map having 500 more chests this season compared to last season, it means there'll be less people fighting off spawn, so it's likely that these games are extremely stacked, especially later on in the tournament when there isn't that much time left, for example your last game. Now, you should make sure you have a surge plan and your team are carrying surge guns like the Hollow Twister AR in order to combat surge when it comes around inevitably in some of your games. So now you know how to dominate the FNCS Trial Club. Click this video on screen to learn how to instantly get better this season. Thank you guys very much for watching.